Love Island fans, wow, we had an interesting episode. We got to talk about it because it is crazy. Sammy comes in and shake up the villa. Kai and Ron look like their heads are on swivel. And then finally, Tom's terrace kiss with Ellie came back to haunt him. And yeah, it's not going to be nothing nice. Welcome back to Romance Review TV. It's Lady T. I got another recap for you guys. Love Island UK season number 9, episode number 15. And without any further ado, we got to talk about this drama. So while it seemed that one of these couples had managed to keep that kiss of a snog a secret throughout the previous episode, Ellie made a mistake of confiding in Will, kicking off a chain of events that ended with Zara storming off to find her nemesis or previous nemesis, Olivia. So the episode started off with the girls probing for information on whether the boys kind of fancied Sammy, with Danielle asking Ron whether Kai was interested in the new bombshell.
Kai fancy her.
Start fishing for me. Look.
Tell me, I don't care.
I think all the boys think she's very good looking. And I feel like I've been the guinea pig of what not to do. And what happens if you're not open and transparent with who you're with.
Does he fancy or not, bro? You speak in riddles.
She's good looking. We all know
Does he
she's
like
good
or
looking.
not?
We all know she's good looking.
She's pretty.
I think all the boys are going to move a little bit quieter and not say what they're actually going to do.
He was like, don't start fishing information off me. But he did say that the boys thought she was very good looking. And he's been the guinea pig of what not to do and what happens if you're not open and transparent with who you're with. He's correct. But it's not the most comforting answer, though, Ron. And then, speaking of Ron, he actually had a conversation with Lana that Sammy is a good-looking girl who is his type on the outside world. However, he learned from his mistakes with Ellie. Man, can Lana really trust this guy? Because it looked like his head is always on swivel. Meanwhile, Tom and Ellie had a conversation about their little tryst on the terrace, with Ellie revealing that she would like to repeat that same moment that they had that night. However, she's not the only girl on Tom's mind, however, having told Olivia that he'd like to get to know her more with Zara no longer in the picture. And of course, it's no surprise that Tom decided to keep his kiss with Ellie under wraps, as he also lied to Shaq when he asked whether or not something happened. However, Olivia isn't so sold on Tom when she has this conversation.
If I'm honest, he still feels like there's something like simmering between the two of us. He would like to maybe, explore it again. It was nice to hear, I'm not going to lie, but I would need a lot of effort from his end because of everything that went on last time.
Yeah.
Shouldn't speak louder than words. I wanted to just be completely honest with you.
Oh, that's cool.
That's not to say that I'm going to stop getting to know you.
No.
But I don't know whether he's, just doing it because him and Zara are over. And it's like, I think I owe it to myself to still get to know him. And yeah.
Really. You'd be silly not to.
But then I think I'd be silly not to carry on getting to know you as well.
Olivia, girl, yeah, you need to move kind of like you're moving, because I'm telling you, Tom has a ton of options that he's not being honest to either of them. As for our bombshell Sammy, she got to know the boys a little bit more, where we saw her pulling Tom and Ron for a chat and receiving a very warm welcome. Then we also see Kai then decided to speak to Sammy herself, revealing that Danielle may not be happy with him, but he would like to get to know the new bombshell as well. Then it was Ron's turn, because he had a very productive chat with Sammy, where we actually saw Lana sit down with Aaron, who warns her about Ron's antics, telling her that he can't have his cake and eat it too.
What's been happening, I think, he can't have his cake and eat it.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Act what you speak. Fucking follow through with it.
Preach.
I hate that shit. I hate it. I can't stand it. And I don't think I can sit there and be quiet.
This is a repeat of the Ellie situation where I don't know where I stand. It's a really big thing to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to like.
Yeah.
I think that'll be it.
To be honest, I dated a brunette, you know what I mean, for like a year and a half, and there was not one, you know, when I was good with her, there was not one day I felt like, oh, I need a blonde. Do you know what I mean? Like, in your situation, you just got to back yourself, Lana.
You're right, I do need to back myself more.
Yeah.
I'm a good-looking girl. I can get any man if I wanted to.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like Aaron coming to me like that is a bit of a warning. It's made me think about what me and Ron need to chat about. How many red flags can you ignore?
Yeah, Lana, I mean, seriously, if you're feeling like you are in second position, it probably is the case, especially with Ron looking at every new shiny toy that comes into the villa. And yeah, at some point he needs to make a decision. We already halfway through the season almost. So this is where it gets a little bit dicey. And yeah, later in the episode, Ellie decided to get that kiss that she had with Tom off her chest. And who did she decide to confide in? She confided in Will. And of course, unfortunately, he couldn't keep that hot secret to himself. So he decides to go to Jesse, Shaq, and Tanya for advice on what to do with that information.
Ellie called me today. Basically said yesterday that she kissed Tom out on the terrace.
She kissed him.
What? Don't make it a big deal, please.
No, we won't say anything.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah. What? That's why I wanted to get your opinion on what, because it's like, it was eating away at me.
My advice, I don't know if you guys agree, is to speak to Ellie, because Ellie told you.
That's what to do. And go, you tell Liv.
Yeah.
So I feel like if it didn't come from Ellie, things would blow up.
We're gonna duck for cover.
However, despite promising to sit on that hot tea, Zara was told by Tanya, and it all kicked off. I mean, of course, Zara is furious at Thomas two-timing. Zara, who was once Olivia's arch enemy, decided that she was going to march off to find Olivia to let her in on this information. So yeah, you really wouldn't want to be Tom right now. He is in the hot seat. And I'm wondering, man, what is he going to do next? Because remember, it's not only Ellie, it's not only Olivia, but he also have a connection with Sammy. So yeah, it's about to get real ugly. But we got to stay tuned for episode number 16. Okay, so let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. This was a crazy episode. I mean, between Kai, Ron, and especially Tom, they look like they're going to be in some hot water. And the question is, what is Olivia going to do next when she hears the information from Zara and Tanya regarding Tom kissing Ellie? So I hope you enjoyed this recap. Stay tuned for other recaps on this channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.